Stories from the deep jungle often speak of monsters. They whisper of giant serpents as long as a bus. They tell of snakes that can swallow a human whole. The Amazon rainforest is a place of mystery. It holds many secrets within its dense green walls. One of its most famous inhabitants is the anaconda. This snake is the subject of countless legends. People imagine a fearsome beast, a danger lurking in every shadow of the river. The myth is powerful. It creates fear and excitement in equal measure. The legend often begins at the water's edge. Imagine a slow boat moving along a wide bend in the river. The air is thick with the smell of damp earth and blooming flowers. Trees with heavy green leaves hang low over the muddy bank. A local guide, a man who knows the river like his own home, suddenly shouts. He points a finger toward the shore. His voice is a mix of excitement and caution. He has spotted a long, dark shape coiled in the mud. He whispers the words, "That is a huge anaconda." The other people on the boat rush to the side to look. Everyone reaches for their cameras. They want to capture this incredible sight. The snake is mostly hidden in the murky water. Only its massive head and a part of its thick body are visible. Its head alone is bigger than a man's hand. Its eyes are small, dark beads that watch the world from just above the water's surface. The boat drifts a little closer. The people on board hold their breath. The silence is broken only by the soft lapping of water and the distant cry of a bird. So, what exactly is an anaconda? Anacondas are a type of large snake that belongs to the boa family. This means they are non-venomous. They do not kill their prey with a venomous bite. Instead, they are constrictors. The most famous of these snakes is the green anaconda. Its scientific name is Eunectes murinus. This name means good swimmer. These snakes are masters of the water. They live in the slow-moving rivers, swamps, marshes of the Amazon basin. They are much more graceful in the water than they are on land. The green anaconda gets its name from its coloring. Dark, olive green with large black blotches and yellow-centered side spots. This pattern is a form of camouflage, helping it blend with floating vegetation and muddy bottoms. When an anaconda is lying still in the water, it is almost impossible to see. This allows it to hide from predators and prey, making it a very effective hunter. Anacondas are built for life in water. Their eyes and nostrils are on top of their heads. They can see and breathe while the rest remains hidden, and stay submerged for long periods, waiting patiently. One of the biggest questions people have is, how big can anacondas really get? The stories and movies often show snakes that are impossibly large. They describe serpents that are 20 meters long. They describe serpents that are 30 meters long. These numbers are exciting, but they are not based in reality. The truth is still impressive. The green anaconda is one of the heaviest snakes. It is among the longest, but the reticulated python is longer. Reliable reports confirm large females over 6 meters. Some accounts suggest up to 9, but those are rare and hard to prove. Most adults people encounter are smaller, 3 to 5 meters. What really impresses is girth. A large anaconda can be as thick as a person's thigh. In weight, they're champions. A very large female can exceed 100 kilograms. Exceptional records top 200. We exaggerate because giants fascinate us. Fear and excitement distort memory. Stretched shedskins fool the eye. Scientists rely on careful, direct measurements. While an anaconda may not be as long as a school bus, a 6-meter, 150-kilogram snake is still a true giant of the natural world. What does a giant snake like the anaconda eat to maintain its massive size? Anacondas are apex predators in their habitat. This means they are at the top of the food chain. They are ambush hunters. They do not chase prey over long distances. Instead, they use patience and stealth. An anaconda will lie in wait in the murky water, often near the river's edge. It will stay perfectly still, with only its eyes and nostrils above the surface. It waits for an unsuspecting animal to come to drink or cross. The air is still, the water calm, until the moment of the strike. When a target comes within range, the anaconda explodes into action. It lunges forward with incredible speed and grabs the prey with its mouth. Its many sharp, backward curved teeth aren't for chewing. They hold. Once it has a hold, it uses its greatest weapon, its body, quickly wrapping powerful coils around the animal. It doesn't crush bones. It tightens as the animal exhales. The pressure stops blood and oxygen to vital organs. The prey quickly loses consciousness and dies. Once the animal is dead, the anaconda must eat it whole. Stretchy ligaments let the jaw open incredibly wide. Slowly and methodically, it works its jaws over the prey, swallowing inch by inch. This can take a long time. Anacondas eat a wide variety of animals. Smaller snakes take fish, birds, small mammals. Large adults can take capybaras, wild pigs, deer, even caimans. After a very large meal, an anaconda may not eat again for weeks or even months. It finds a quiet, safe place to digest. During digestion, it's vulnerable. That's its life in the water. The most persistent myth about anacondas is that they are man-eaters. Stories of giant snakes hunting people, eating people, are everywhere in pop culture. This idea creates fear, but in reality, attacks on humans are extremely rare. An anaconda is a wild animal, and like any large predator, it can be dangerous. Still, humans are not part of its normal diet. Anacondas hunt by ambush, waiting for usual prey to come to water. Could a very large anaconda kill and eat a person? Physically, it's possible. Size and strength are there, but documented cases are very few. Our broad shoulders are hard to swallow. In most encounters, the snake's first instinct is to flee. It wants to avoid conflict. Another myth: anacondas attack and sink boats. Thrilling in movies, but not real life. Boats are large, noisy, unfamiliar. Snakes typically avoid them. A startled snake might thrash in defense, but it isn't hunting the boat. These stories come from fear and the unknown. The Amazon feels vast and mysterious. A brief glimpse can become a terrifying encounter. Treat legends as legends. The real anaconda is cautious and deserves respect, not fear. Understanding its behavior helps us coexist peacefully. When the photo of the giant anaconda appeared online, many were convinced it was the biggest snake ever seen. The snake looked enormous, almost impossibly so, but photographs can be misleading. One of the most common tricks is forced perspective. Objects close to the lens look huge. Hold a fish or a snake toward the camera and it appears gigantic. Phone wide-angle lenses stretch edges and enlarge nearby objects. Parts of a long snake can look unnaturally big. A single photo freezes a moment without context. How it moved, real distances. Even videos can be edited for drama. Be a critical thinker. Who took it? Where? Is there true scale? Don't doubt everything. Seek reliable information. Anaconda size is impressive on its own. We don't need camera tricks to appreciate these animals. The people who live along the Amazon's rivers have a special relationship with the anaconda. They have shared the same environment for generations. They don't see a monster, they see a powerful, respected being. Their knowledge is deep and passed down. They know where anacondas rest and hunt, which areas to avoid at dawn and dusk. This wisdom keeps people safe. Communities teach respect, not constant fear, through awareness and caution. Studying a giant snake in remote jungle is hard. Scientists use safe, respectful methods, remote cameras to observe without disturbance. When capture is needed, experienced teams work quickly to measure and weigh, then release unharmed. Tiny radio transmitters reveal ranges, movements, and breeding habits. Combined with local knowledge, this partnership best protects anacondas. The story of the giant anaconda is more than a tale about a big snake. It reminds us the wild still exists. It is a chance to learn and to correct our fears. The anaconda isn't a monster. It is magnificent and deserves respect. A river that supports such a predator is a river teeming with life. Pause at sensational headlines. Seek scientists. Listen to local people. Ask simple questions. Deforestation and pollution threaten their home. Protecting forests saves the web of life. Be responsible. Observe. Don't interfere. Let awe guide you. Be curious. Be careful. Be kind to the earth.